Hello students, so let's start discussion of test 86. Paper is on easy side. 3 questions are in difficult category, 15 questions are in medium difficult category, and 27 questions are on easy side. So I think 150 plus is a good score. So let's start from question number 1. Two energy levels of an electron in an atom are separated by this, the frequency of radiation emitted. So delta E is h nu. So nu is delta E, which is 2.3 into 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19, and h is 6.6 into 10 to the power minus 34. So 1.64 is a 6.4 approximately, and 4 2.3. So this is 4 5s are 0.5, and 0.347 are, so 0.57 into 10 to the power 15 roughly. So let's choose the closest option. So 5.6 into 10 to the power 14 hertz. So A is the correct option. The total energy is this, the kinetic energy in this state. So we know kinetic energy is equal to negative of the total energy. So that is plus 3.4 EV. So D is the correct option. A uniform wooden plank, man and length this is floating, man of mass m, the man walks to the other end. Okay, so this is the plank which is floating on the water. So net force on the plank plus man system is 0. Now man is at this end and it moves to the other end B. The length of the plank is L. So displacement of man plus plank's cm in horizontal is 0. So delta x cm, which is small m delta x of man plus capital M delta x of plank upon small m plus capital M, this is equal to 0. So small m, now delta x of man relative to ground, this we need to break, as we know the displacement of man relative to the plank only. So we need to write delta x of man relative to the plank plus delta x of plank plus capital M delta x plank is equal to 0. So delta x of plank is minus m delta x mp upon small m plus capital M, that is minus ml upon small m plus capital M. So you can learn this as a formula as well for NEET. If L is the relative displacement of boy or an object with respect to the moving surface, then the displacement of moving surface will be minus small ml upon small m plus capital M. You can directly use this formula. So if we solve this, so minus small m is 50, L is 8, and 150 plus 50, that is 200. So this is 150 plus 50, and 50 into 8 400. So 400 upon 200, that is minus 2 meters. Minus sign means direction is opposite. So let's take 2 meter option. If the external force acting on a system is 0, then the center of mass acceleration is 0. So may move but not accelerate. So A is the correct option. A particle describes a horizontal circle in a conical funnel whose inner surface is smooth. Okay, so this is conical funnel, and so what is the height of the plane of the circle? So let's say the particle is moving in this circle. So this angle is theta. Okay, so normal reaction is acting normal to the surface n. Mg is acting in this direction. So this is 90 minus theta, and this is theta. All right, so this angle is also theta. So n sine theta, n cos theta provides the required centripetal force. So n cos theta is equal to mv square by r, and n sine theta is equal to mg. So cot theta is equal to v square by rg. Now cot theta is, if this radius is r and height is h, so cot theta is h upon r. So h upon r is v square by rg. R cancels, So H is V square by G, that is 0.25 upon 10, so 0.025 meter or 2.5 centimeter. So D is the correct option. You could have used the formula of banking, tan theta is V square by Rg. So if this angle is alternately, this is angle of banking is this 90 minus theta. So you could have used tan of alternately angle of banking is 90 degree minus theta. So tan of 90 degree minus theta is V square by Rg. So that is cot theta equals V square by Rg. You could have directly used this angle of banking formula because this situation is same. The ratio of magnetic fields due to a bar magnet at two axial position points P1 and P2 which are separated from each other by 10 centimeter. So P1 and P2 separated by each other by 10 centimeter is 25:P2. P1 point is situated 10 centimeter from the center of the magnet. So P1 is at 10 centimeter. P1 and P2 are on the same side of the magnet, and distance of P1 and P2 from the center of magnet is much greater than the distance of two ends of the magnet from the center. Magnetic length of the bar magnet is. So distance of P1 is 10 centimeter and distance of P2 is 10 plus 10, 20 centimeter. If length of magnet capital L is 2L, then magnetic field on axial position is mu naught by 4 pi twice of m d upon d square minus L square whole square. So this is proportional to d upon d square minus L square whole square. Okay, now here this thing is contradictory. The author has given that the distance of two ends of the magnet, that the distances of the 2 points from the center of the magnet is much greater than the length of the magnet. So we can use the approximated formula, but the design of the question is such that we need to find out length. So we cannot use the approximated formula, which is mu naught by 4 pi 2m upon d cube. We need to use this formula only. So b1 upon b2. So b1 upon b2, that is b1 d upon 100 minus L square whole square upon d, which is 20 upon 400 minus L square whole square. This ratio is given 25/2. So 10, 22 cancel. So 400 minus L upon 100 minus L is 5. So 500 minus 400, 100 is equal to 4L. So just a minute, 500 minus so this is 400 minus L square, sorry, L square. So 500 minus 400, 100 is equal to 4L square. So L is 5 centimeter. So length of the magnet is twice of L, that is 10 centimeter. So B is the correct option. The drift velocity of electron in copper wire of length del, this, the mobility. So mobility is defined as drift speed per unit applied electric field. Now electric field will be potential difference upon length. So this is LVD upon V. Length is given 2 meter, VD is given 0.5 upon 220. So this is 1000 upon 220 into 10 to power minus 3. Okay, so this is 4 point something, 220 into 4, 880. So 4 point something into 10 to power minus 3. So D is the correct option. In the circuit, the voltmeter reads 30 volts. If voltmeter reads 30 volts, then the voltage on the 300 ohm is also 30 volt. So this means that the equivalent of voltmeter resistance and 400 ohm resistance is equal to 300 ohm, because voltage is divided equally between 300 ohm and the resultant of 400 and voltmeter. That means the equivalent resistance of voltmeter and the 400 ohm is equal to that of 300 ohm. So 400 into R upon 400 plus R is equal to 300. So that is 4R is equal to 1200 plus 3R. So R is 1200 ohm. So A is the correct option. N electrons are removed from a neutral metal sphere of diameter this. The magnitude of the electric field at a distance of 20 centimeter from its center. So this is the point located outside the sphere. So electric field is KQ, which is Ne upon R square. Okay, KQ upon R square. So K is 9 into 10 to the power 9. N is 4 into 10 to the power 10. And electronic charge is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 upon R square 10 centimeter. So 10 to the power minus 2. Sorry, 20 centimeter, distance of 20 centimeter. So that is 400 into 0.04 rather. 0.04. Alright. So 10 to the power 9, 10 to the power 10, 10 to the power minus 19 cancel. And 4.019 into 1.6. So this is 0.01, 1.6. This is 40. Okay. So 160 upon 440 and 40, 16, 9, 144. So 1440. So 1440 Newton per Coulomb. So D is the correct option. In the given circuit, switch K is open. The charge on capacitor in steady state is Q1, and on closing the switch, charge becomes Q2. So when switch K is open, Q1 is C. When K is closed, charge on capacitor is Q2, which is C into voltage across 2R, and voltage across 2R is 2R upon 2R plus R into E, that is 2E by 3. So 2CE by 3. So now Q1 upon Q2 is CE upon 2CE by 3, that is 3 by 2. So A is the correct option. Small square loop of side small l is placed inside a large square loop. So this is large square loop of side length L, and this is small square loop of side length small l. So let's say this is loop 1, this is loop 2. So mutual inductance is number of turns in 2, flux in 2 due to 1 upon current of 1. So that is number of turns in 2, magnetic field of 1 into area of 2 upon I1. So guys, B1 is proportional to 1 upon L. Okay, and A2 is proportional to small l square. So M will be proportional to small l square upon capital L. So small l square upon capital L. So B is the correct option. An AC source is connected to a resistive circuit. Which of the following is true? Current and voltage are in same phase. So C is the correct option. The distance of geostationary satellite from the center of the earth. So this is 42,000 kilometer roughly. So 42,000 kilometer roughly. So that is 7R. So C is the correct option. Two particles of mass this at a line joining them, the gravitational field is 0, the gravitational potential at that point. So first we need to find out the point where the gravitational field is 0. So this is M, this is 9M. Let's say at a distance x, field is 0. So Gm upon x square is equal to G9M upon R minus x square. So 1 upon x is 3 upon R minus x. So R minus x is 3x. So x is R by 4. Now gravitational potential is minus Gm upon R by 4 plus minus G into 9M upon 3R by 4. So this is minus gm by r is common. 4 plus 4 threes are 12. 4 threes are 12. So minus 16 gm by r. So minus 16 gm by r. C is the correct option. Three discs have radius this, wavelength this, black carbon, so they are black bodies. Emissivity is 1. The power radiated by them. So P is sigma area into T to the power 4. And from Wien's law, lambda m T equals constant. So T is proportional to 1 upon lambda m. So this is proportional to r square upon lambda m to the power 4. So PA is to PB is to PC r square. So 2 square upon lambda m, 300 raised to 3 raised to power 4, and then 4 square upon 4 raised to power 4, and then 6 square upon 5 raised to power 4. So this is 4 upon 81 is to 1 upon 16 is to 36 upon 625. All right. So this is 4 upon 81. So this is 1 upon 20.25. This is 1 upon 16. And this is 1 upon 36 ones are 36. And then 36, 26, 265. 36 sevens are 17 point something. So greatest number is for PB. So PB is maximum. Okay. The temperature of a gas is raised while its volume is constant. The pressure exerted by. So speed increases on increasing the temperature. So collision frequency increases. So strike the wall more often with higher velocities. So C is the correct option. On increasing temperature, speed increases and collision frequency increases. Okay. 1 mole of an ideal monoatomic gas is this, described by the equation the heat capacity. So heat capacity for this polytropic process is Cv plus R upon 1 minus X. So this is monoatomic. So 3R by 2, 1 moles plus R upon 1 minus 3. So that is 3R by 2 minus R by 2. So this is R. So heat capacity, specific heat capacity is R, and since number of moles is 1, so 1 into R, so R only. A coil having n turns is wound tightly in the form of a spiral with inner radius A, outer radius B. When a current I passes through the coil, the magnetic field at the center. So this question has come in JEE Mains as well as JEE Advanced previously. So this is the spiral. The radius of the circle is continuously increasing. Okay, this is so we are given inner radius is A and outer radius is B. All right. So radius is continuously increasing, so we cannot use the formula mu naught Ni upon 2R because different turns have different radius. So what we need to do, let's take a elemental circular coil. Let's take an elemental circular coil of radius R and width dr. Okay, so the current flowing through this width dr, Ni current flows through B minus A width, so current flowing through dr width, is di equals Ni upon B minus A into dr. So now magnetic field is B is mu naught into di upon 2r integration. So that is mu naught ni upon b minus a dr upon 2r integration from a to b. So mu naught capital Ni upon 2b minus a, okay, Ni upon b minus a into dr. So this is integration of dr upon r from a to b. So 1 upon r integration is ln r, which is ln b minus ln a, which is ln of b by a. So final answer is mu naught capital Ni upon 2b minus a ln of b by a. So mu naught Ni upon 2b minus a ln of b by a. So that is C is the correct option. Alright. A charge q is accelerated through a potential difference V. It is in pass. Normally, the potential difference required to move in a circle of radius 2r. So r is mv by qb, which is root 2 km upon qb, which is root 2 q capital V m upon qb. So accelerating voltage required. So accelerating voltage is proportional to r square. So radius double करनी है. So v dash upon v is 4. So 4 times the initial voltage. So that is 4v. The acceleration of particle increases linearly with time t as 6t. So acceleration dv by dt is 6t. So dv is 6t dt from 0 to t, velocity 0 to v, given initial velocity 0. So v is 3t square. Now v is dx by dt. So dx is 3t square dt, given initial position is 0, 0 to t. So 0 to x. So x is t cube. So the position of x with time is t cube. So C is the correct option. The maximum height attained by a projectile when thrown at an angle theta with the horizontal is found to be the half the horizontal range. So h is r by 2. Okay. H is uy square upon 2g and r is 2ux uy by g upon 2. So this is uy upon 2g, uy upon 2g cancel. Okay. So uy upon ux, which is tan theta, is equal to 2. Or you could have used the formula directly. Alternately, r is 4h cot theta. So r is 4 into r by 2 cot theta. So cot theta is half or tan theta is 2. You can use this formula directly. That range and height are related as r equals 4h cot theta. A heavy uniform chain, 0.25 coefficient of friction, maximum fraction of length of the chain that can hang over. Maximum fraction of the length of the chain that can hang over. So let's say x fraction can hang over maximum. So this length is xl and this length is 1 minus xl. So if a capital M is the complete mass, okay, frictional force is opposing the driving force. So let's say capital M, if capital M is the mass of chain, then the weight of the hanging portion is m into x into g. This is weight of the hanging portion is equal to friction. So weight of the chain lying on the table is 1 minus x into capital Mg. This is normal reaction into mu. So Fs max is balancing the driving force. Okay, Mg cancel. So this is 4x is equal to 1 minus x, or x is 0.2. So 20% chain is hanging on the, can hang. Caught a cricket ball with mass m moving at speed v. The catching process is the force of impact exerted by the ball on the hands. So force on the ball is m, change in momentum, which is m v minus u upon t. Same magnitude will be exerted on the hand. So m is 0.15, v is 0, u is 20 upon t, which is 0.1. So 1.5 into 20, that is 30 Newton. So same magnitude will be exerted on the hand. So answer is 30 Newton. If the ratio of radius of nucleus with this is this, then the atomic number of the nucleus. So radius is proportional to a to the power 1 by 3 or A is proportional to R cube. So A of the given nucleus upon A of the helium is radii ratio is 3, so 3 raised to power 3, that is 27. So A of the given nucleus is 27 times A of helium, which is 4, so that is 120, 108, 108. Now Z number of at Z is A minus N, so that is 108 minus 61, that is 47. So B is the correct option. Half-life of a radioactive substance is 4 days. The probability that a nucleus will decay in 2 half-lives. So probability that a nucleus will decay in 2 half-lives. So number of nuclei decayed in 2 half-lives is n decayed is n naught minus n naught by 4, that is 3 n naught by 4. So probability P is number of nuclides decayed upon total possible decay, which is n naught, so 3 by 4. So B is the correct option. Horizontal platform SHM vertically, the amplitude of oscillation, what must be the least acceleration of these least period of these oscillations, so the object is not detached. Okay, so this is y barabar 0, this is y barabar a, and this is y barabar minus a. So at this position, normal reaction is this, mg is this, and acceleration is in this direction. So n is mg minus omega square capital A, and this should be just equal to 0. So g is equal to omega square capital A, which is 4 pi square upon t square capital A. So t is 2 pi under root a by g, this is 2 pi. A is 2.5 centimeter, so 2.5 into 10 to the power minus 2, and g is 10. Okay, so 5 by 100, 5 by 100, so 2 10 pi 100, so that is pi by 10, so pi by 10 seconds. The distance of the displacement of particle is this, what the amplitude of the motion is. So this is a sine omega t plus b cos omega t. So we know amplitude is under root of a square plus b square if amplitude is under root of a square plus b square if function is x is a sine omega t plus b cos omega t. So a square plus b square under root, that is 10 centimeter. So A is the correct option. Two different materials A and B have atomic number Z1, Z2, accelerating voltage V1, V2, then V1, V2. We need to compare V1, V2 and Z1, Z2. So from the graph we observe that lambda min depends on V only, as lambda 1 is lesser than lambda 2, so accelerating voltage in tube 1 is greater than accelerating voltage in tube 2, so V1 is greater than V2. And K alpha, frequency of K alpha, so the greater is the frequency, F K alpha depends on Z only. Greater F frequency, rather lambda depends on Z only. So greater is the Z, greater will be the energy of K alpha photon and lesser will be the wavelength. Okay, so lambda K alpha, as lambda 1 K alpha is lesser than lambda 2 K alpha is lesser than lambda 1 K alpha, so Z2 is greater than Z1. So Z2 is greater than Z1 and V1 is greater than V2, so D is the correct option. The de Broglie wavelength, so lambda is h by p, so proportional to 1 upon p, so rectangular hyperbola, so D is the correct option. If the access pressure inside a soap bubble is balanced by oil of height 2 mm. So excess pressure inside the soap bubble is 4S by R, and that is balanced by rho GH. So S is rho GH small r upon 4. Now rho is 0.8 gram per centimeter cube. So 0.8 into 1000. So 800 kilogram per meter cube. G is 10. H height is 2 millimeters. So 2 into 10 to the power minus 3. And radius is 1 centimeter, 10 to the power minus 2 upon 4. So 10 to the power minus 3. So this is 16. 4 into 10 to the power minus 2. So 4 into 10 to the power minus 2 Newton per meter. Wire is stretched by hanging this, strain is this, Y is this, then the energy per unit volume. So energy per unit volume is half into stress into strain. Stress is strain into Y, so this is half sigma Y into sigma, so sigma square Y by 2. So A is the correct option. Two thin lenses of focal length this and this are in contact. The effective power of the combination. So P is P1 plus P2. P1 is 1 upon 0.25 and P2 is 1 upon 0.254. So this is 9 diopter. So D is the correct option. A plano-convex lens is silvered at plane surface. So this is plano-convex lens and this is silvered at plane surface. Okay. So focal length of the lens is given 20 centimeter and focal length of the mirror is infinity. All right. So equivalent focal length, nu f will be, so equivalent focal length 1 upon f equivalent is 1 upon fm minus 2 times 1 upon fl. So this is 1 upon infinity minus 2 times 1 upon 20. So that is minus 1 upon 10. So this system behaves as a converging mirror of focal length 10 centimeter. So answer should be 10 centimeter. There's mistake in the solution in the given by the NTA. Answer should be 10 centimeter. The instantaneous velocity of B is this, represent of length this is this in the represented direction. The angular velocity of the rod for the minimum velocity of the end A. This is a very good question. So we need to use rigid body constraint. See, this is a rod. This is in the angular velocity of the rod. So rod is rigid. We need to take this assumption that rod is rigid. So along the length of the rod, velocity should be, relative velocity should be 0. So this is VB perpendicular, this is VB parallel, and this is point A. Okay. So relative velocity of 2 points along the length of, along the line joining them should be 0 for on a rigid body. So VA parallel must be equal to VB parallel, which is how much? That VB parallel, which is 3. VA parallel should be must in the angular velocity of the rod. So VA parallel must be equal to VB parallel. So A, and for minimum velocity of A, VA perpendicular is 0. All right. So angular velocity, so only VB perpendicular is there. VA perpendicular is 0. All right. For minimum VA perpendicular and VA parallel, so this is 0 for minimum velocity of A. So now angular velocity is relative velocity perpendicular to line joining the two particles upon separation. So relative velocity perpendicular line joining is VB sine 60 upon separation. Separation is length of the rod L. So VB is 3, sine 60 is root 3 by 2 upon length 0.5. So this is 3 root 3 radian per second. So 3 root 3 is 5.2. So B is the correct option. Angular momentum about point P. So if these three particles are A, B and C, so L vector is, for first particle this is MA, VARA, and direction is clockwise. For second particle it is 0, and for third particle it is MC, VC, RC, and direction is anti-clockwise. So this is 1 into 1 into 1 minus 2 into 2 into 2. So this is minus 7 kilogram meter square per second. So we need to take just magnitude, and this direction is minus 7 kilogram meter clockwise. So 7 kilogram meter square per second anti-clockwise. So we need to take just the magnitude, which is D. So D is the correct option. In full wave rectifier circuit operating from 50 hertz. Okay, so in a full wave rectifier, the negative cycle also converts into positive cycle. So frequency of wave becomes double. See, this is the applied signal. This is V input versus time, and V output versus time is this thing. So time period becomes half. So frequency becomes double. So that is 100 hertz. So A is the correct option. In an NPN transistor, collector current is this. If 90% of electrons emitted reach the collector, so IC is 0.9 IE and IB is 0.1 IE. So IC upon IB is 9, or IB is IC by 9. So IC by 9, so 10 milliampere upon 9. So 1 point something. So the base current will be 1 milliampere. Okay. Next, the gas carbon monoxide nitrogen have the same temperature and kinetic energy E1 and E2 respectively. Then, so both the gases are diatomic. So energy per atom E equals 5 times half kT, 5 degrees of freedom, so 5 by 2 kT. So energies of both the gases per atom or per mole will be same, so E1 equals E2. A current of this flows in a resistance of this, the potential difference across the given resistance. So R is given 11.11111, which is 100 by 9 ohm. So V is IR, that is 2.34 into 100 by 9. 9 2s are 18, 9 6 are 54. So this is 260 volt. Okay, so 11.111, so 100 by 9, 0.26, sorry, 0.26, so 26 volt. But as per the significant digits concept, the answer should be written in 3 significant digits. See, this has 3 significant digits, 3 significant, and this has 3 3 6 2 8 significant digits. So the answer should be written in the number of significant digits, lesser number of significant digits. So this should be 26.0. So correct is 26.0 volt. So C is the correct option. Slit widths are in the ratio 1:9. So intensity is I1 upon I2 is 1:9. Intensity of a slit is directly proportional to its width. So I1 upon I2 is 1/9. So Imin upon Imax, be careful, it is Imin upon Imax. So root I1 minus root I2 whole square upon root I1 plus root I2 whole square. So that is 1 minus 3 upon 1 plus 3 whole square. So that is 1:4. So C is the correct option. The longest wavelength that will be missing on the screen in front of S1. So in front of S1 in a typical YDAC setup, okay, so this is YDAC setup, this is Y equals 0, and in front of slit 1, Y coordinate is D by 2, okay. So path difference path difference at point P, delta L at point P is y small d by capital D, and for the longest wavelength that will be missing, so missing wavelength means minima, so 2n minus 1 lambda by 2, so d by 2 into small d by capital D is 2n minus 1 lambda by 2. For lambda max, 2n minus 1 should be 1, so lambda is d square by capital D, so d square by capital D, so A option is correct. Two periodic waves have intensity this, the sum of maximum and minimum intensities, so I max plus I min is root I1 plus root I2 whole square plus root I1 minus root I2 whole square, so that is a square plus b square plus 2ab, a square plus b square minus 2ab, so this is twice of a square plus b square, so twice of I1 plus I2, so B is the correct option. So a railway engine whistling at a constant frequency moves with constant speed. It goes past a stationary observer. So first frequency is increased and then frequency is decreased. Okay. So when it is approaching, frequency is in approaching state, f dash is greater than f, and in receding state, f dash is less than f. So correct option is D. Particle moves along x-axis, force is this, the work done in the process is, so W is f dx integration from 0 to 5, that is 7 minus 2x plus 3x square dx integration from 0 to 5, that is 7x minus x square plus x cube from 0 to 5, so that is 35 minus 25 plus 125, so that is 135 joule, so D is the correct option. Particle moves from point this to this in force this, the work is, so work is W is fx delta x plus fy delta y plus fz delta z, so fx is force and delta x final is 0 and initial is minus 2, x2 minus x1. Fy is 3, delta y, final y coordinate is 0, final y coordinate is 4 and initial y coordinate is 5. Fz is 0, so this is 8 plus 4 minus 5 minus 1 minus 3, so that is 5 joule, so C is the correct option. So that is all for today. पेपर इजी था, 2-3 कॉन्सेप्ट्स अच्छे थे जो हमें लर्न करने हैं. That's all for